Hello and welcome to episode 5 of sorry, WrestleVision Universe Mode, the first episode of Monday Night Raw. I'm the Raw General Manager, Connell, and we're going to kick things underway with an interesting match. So basically what we decided was, because of the whole share play situation, I'd record Raw solo, Liam's going to record SmackDown solo, and we'll come together on the pay-per-views, hopefully by Extreme Rules. The whole thing will be fixed and we can do share play across the whole show. But kicking off Monday Night Raw, the first episode of Monday Night Raw, we actually do have a championship match, because I was not content with how Pete Dunne versus Johnny Gargano went down at Backlash. So we're getting a rerun here as the first Raw match of the series. And here comes the Cruiserweight himself, who was defeated at Backlash by Johnny Gargano after being pinned off of a Gargano escape, which is indeed a submission hold. So Gargano looking to... He said he's going to be a fighting champion. Dunne feels like he was hard done by. Well, I'll see him in that ring tonight, and title on the line. And there is our United States champion, Johnny Gargano. So basically how this is going to work is, I think we said, the 5-match show, we're going to play 2, sim 3. There's actually 4 on Raw because I messed it up, but there will be 5 next week. We're going to play the first match, then sim the next 3, and then play the main events. In what will be the first... No, we'll get to the main event when we get to the main event, but first, championship action to kick off the Red Brand's path to Extreme Rules. I'm going to kick off the Red Brand here in WrestleVision Universe Mode.
Introducing the challenger.
I am playing as Gargano. Hopefully I can actually win this time, because I played as Dunne at Backlash and he lost. Test of strength between the two men, the former United Kingdom champion, the longest reigning United Kingdom champion, longest reigning champion of anything in the modern era, against the first ever Triple Crown NXT champion, current United States champion, Johnny Wrestling, Johnny Raw, Johnny United States, whichever one you want to call him, coming out of the box heavy against the Cruiserweight here tonight. Yeah, so again we have fixed the audio issues because we had to re-record over Backlash because we had the game volume too loud. That has been fixed, so this should, keyword should, you should be hearing this and it should be all fine. And Johnny Wrestling not taking kindly to the Cruiserweight, and he's actually taking the fight right to Pete Dunne right now. Gargano ducks the clothesline and he's going to continue. This match has been all Gargano in the early going. It's the Cruiserweight. Oh, Pete Dunne sent outside the ring. Has Johnny Gargano going to go high risk? And oh, he's missed the big fist. I know I've seen, like, before, when people have done universe modes, a lot of the comments complain about playing the matches and not just sitting here watching them. And we will be playing the matches, at least I will always be playing the matches, because I do want to drift the stories in the direction I want them to go, and I just find sitting here watching the AI play boring, and I didn't buy the game and play the game just to sit here and watch the gameplay itself. I understand what may be happening right now may not be the most interesting thing, but again I will be playing the matches, so... Oh. Interesting kick by Pete Dunne. And of course, here comes the joint manipulation that the Bruiserweight became famous for. As he takes Johnny Gargano down. Oh, and he's going to twist the fingers in what is always a disgusting looking move, and the stomp to the back. Done. Now working over the legs of Gargano. He doesn't favour a specific limb, just any limb he can get his hands on. Now done. That butterfly suplex to the champion. Pete Dunne shoving him off, chopping him into the corner. As the Bruiserweight, oh, big toss into the turnbuckle. Going for a cover, looking to catch the champion off guard. Which doesn't happen. Oh, big drop kick by Johnny Wrestling. And I've just realised now I forgot to change the submission system over. So Gargano escape, not likely to work here on the challenger. Oh, and he's got resiliency apparently and used it straight away. So Gargano, Pete Dunne saying absolutely not. I may have been pinned off that move at Backlash, but you're not going to get me with it in any capacity here tonight. As he breaks out of the Gargano escape almost as soon as it was applied. He's now wrenching the ankle of the United States champion. He tosses it into the ropes, goes for a clothesline, but Gargano catches him with a clothesline of his own. As he goes high risk, Pete Dunne needs to turn around. Gargano with a flying missile drop kick, and that could be all she wrote for the Bruiserweight here in the first match of Raw, but it's not. Oh, and nobody home. As Pete, oh, falling delayed suplex to Gargano into the cover. Goes, oh, Gargano kick out. We know anything about Johnny Gargano, it's his massive heart that keeps him in the fight, and he's not likely to give up this title here tonight without a fight. But he may not have a choice as Pete Dunne lined up the bitter end. But Gargano, nobody home, again with the reversal. More arm work by the Bruiserweight. He's gonna snap that arm backwards. Ah! Gargano getting dissected here. Biting the hand of the United States champion. Gargano goes for a roll up, slide through, kick. Gonna drag down the middle, decides not to, decides he can land what he's going for without now slamming the Bruiserweight down with that Hurts donut. And into the corner goes Gargano with that kneeling super kick to the chin of the challenger and into the cover. Gargano looking to retain the US title. Yes! Johnny Gargano, finally a satisfying conclusion to Gargano versus Pete Dunne. And we still United States champion, Johnny Wrestling.
And still the United States champion, Johnny Gargano.
Johnny Gargano celebrates with his WWE Universe. They love him in what looks to be the start of a long and hard-fought reign for Johnny Wrestling. So, I'll be backed out now. So what I'm going to do is obviously sim the rest of the card because we're only playing 2 matches on each show. This one, only Lorcan from NXT, who's a free agent, going up against the Belfast Beast, Killian Dane. Obviously, Killian Dane going to squash the unassigned enhancement talent. We have the Big Dog making his Raw debut against Chad Gable. We're going to randomise the winner, as Roman Reigns, of course, reigns victorious over the young upstart Chad Gable. Ruby Riott and Sonya Deville in a women's division, sort of make a name for yourself, rise up the rankings match. And Sonya picks up the win over Ruby. Similar thing as before with the tag division here. We have Hanson and Rowe against Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. The winner will be Hanson and Rowe. Then our main event, World Championship implications. So, we'll have the main event here tonight as Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre. The winner of this match will have a match next week between two other challengers. And then the winner of those two matches will meet on week 3 with the winner of that match facing Daniel Bryan for the World Heavyweight Championship at Extreme Rules. It's going to be Orton and Drew, our first two competitors, two of the larger competitors on the Raw roster. Let's get into it. And our main event is live. In what will be draft pick number 6, Randy Orton, against draft pick number 5, Drew McIntyre, for a shot. With both men 2 wins away from facing World Heavyweight Champion Daniel Bryan at Extreme Rules.
Weighing in at 250 pounds, he is the Apex Predator, the Viper, Randy Orton.
Drew McIntyre and Orton both, of course, very similar career trajectories. Orton debuted back in 2002, was the next big thing, young prodigy as part of Evolution. Drew McIntyre, of course, handpicked by Vince McMahon as the chosen one back in 2009 as the handpicked prodigy. Orton, of course, became world champion at the age of 24. Drew McIntyre, in his young years, went away, reinvented himself, and now he's back here in WWE to fulfill the promise he made to Vince McMahon about all those years ago about being the next top guy, the next big thing here on Raw. And there is the Scottish psychopath.
And his opponent, from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, Drew McIntyre.
McIntyre taking it all in, his chance. He's 2 wins away from the World Heavyweight Championship match on pay-per-view. But he has to go through a living legend and future Hall of Famer, the Viper, to get there. As Orton picks McIntyre up, show of strength by Orton in the early goings. And Orton, of course, wouldn't be Randy Orton if he didn't have a chance to show off at every given opportunity. But McIntyre going to make him pay, and picks him up with a big spine buster. Drew tossing Orton around. He's going to regret turning his back on McIntyre, even for a second, with a deadlift powerbomb, planting the Viper down. And now McIntyre looking to work over Randy Orton, trying to ground the Viper early and take him out of the game, but Orton says no to that one. A punch to the gut and tossing McIntyre over with a hip toss. And Orton looking to get the big Scotsman up to his feet with a big running drop kick. That's going to take a lot to wear down a man the size of Drew McIntyre, and if anybody is sadistic enough to do it, it's Randy Orton. And Orton, oh, big Impaler DDT, again taking the Scottish psychopath down, and he retreats to the outside. He picks up Randy Orton for a powerbomb again, but this time Orton had him scouted as he lines up that slow, methodical knee to the skull. And Orton apparently My R2 button is not the best, so that may happen a lot. It's not completely fucked like Liam's L2, but it is a bit weird. I am of course playing as Orton, if you didn't notice. He's getting calling McIntyre to his feet. McIntyre has Orton scouted, but slaps the arm away and hammering away, and that vintage Orton with the uppercut dodged. And McIntyre, oh, to the back. And oh, McIntyre sending Orton's head down on the mat with a knee as he works over in what is true Randy Orton style, working over the limbs. Also the style of Pete Dunne, who we saw earlier on, a losing effort to gain the United States Championship. Orton kicks the leg out to McIntyre, goes for a punch, McIntyre counters it, and a headbutt to the face of the Viper. And what is this? Oh, but the ropes save Randy Orton, but oh, they won't be able to save Orton if this connects. The Claymore, the vicious Claymore to the skull of the Viper by the Scotsman. And Orton kicks out at 2. McIntyre, not happy, says, "You should have stayed down, Randy." As he hammers away. He goes for a cover yet again. This time Orton kicks out again. And McIntyre going to pick him up. But Orton says no, scoops him down the fireman's carry. And Orton again trying to drag Drew McIntyre. As I said earlier, it's to do with the controller. It's a kayfabe breaking reason as to why that keeps happening. He has no actual game plan. And Orton calling Drew to his feet. We've seen Orton do this before when he's looking to hit an RKO. But he may have different plans here. He throws the big Scotsman through the ropes and drops him on his head with a DDT. And Orton now this time surely calling McIntyre to his feet. We know what's coming. RKO! The height. Orton had to get on that RKO to take Drew down, and he's got the win. Randy Orton advances to the finals. He'll meet the winner of next week's main event in 2 weeks' time. And the winner of that match goes on to Extreme Rules to face Daniel Bryan.
He is the Apex Predator, the Viper, Randy Orton.
So that is the end of episode 5 of Universe Mode. It is the end of the first episode of Monday Night Raw. And we end with the Viper standing tall over the Scottish psychopath as he makes his way to face the winner of next week's main event for a chance to face Daniel Bryan at Extreme Rules. Thank you for tuning in. Stay tuned for SmackDown and more episodes of Raw to come.